National Nutrition Events, the natural health experts, the latest natural health info. Meet Holistic Nutritionist Peggy Kotsopoulos, the best-selling author of Kitchen Cures and Must Have Been Something I Ate. Dr. Oz called her the new it girl of alternative health for her energetic commitment to healthy and delicious foods. And through her numerous media and in-person appearances, Peggy has introduced many to the power of vegan protein through her work with Vega as a product spokesperson for Vega One and Vega Sports Nutrition. She's also a national nutrition seminar speaker.
I'm Peggy Kotsopoulos, registered holistic nutritionist and author of Kitchen Cures. What I love most about being a holistic nutritionist is the change that I see in people. So when I work with someone and just seeing the improvement in their health and their well-being and their vibrancy, and it's not just a small temporary fix. So it's not just, they have a cold or they have low energy and they feel better. It's a long lifestyle change. They start to look better, they start to feel better, they feel more vibrant, and the ripple effect that it has because it inspires everyone around them to change and live a healthier lifestyle. So it's very motivating and very inspiring. The reason why I decided to become a health educator and holistic nutritionist is it was something that I was practicing myself my entire life. I always had an awareness from a very young age of how food made me feel. So I knew, for example, at 5, if I had a bag of chips, my face would feel greasy and I'd feel lethargic and I didn't want to play with my friends. Whereas if I had a pint of strawberries, I'd feel really energized and feel, my skin would feel great. And so I just always had that awareness of how food made me feel. And over the years, I always had a passion for food. My family had a restaurant growing up, but I would always make healthier substitutions. And before I went into nutrition, I was actually in investments. I spent years in investments, and I would see people with low energy and they're doing coffee runs all the time. And everyone would come up to me and say, "What are you doing? What are you eating? Why do you have so much energy?" And I used to start doing lunch and learns and educating about what I brought for lunch and what I ate for breakfast. And it was all using whole foods and natural foods. And I would make everything myself. And I had a very busy lifestyle. So busyness was never an excuse. And when I would see change in other people around me at work, I thought, well, wait a second, I think this is what I love to do. And it wasn't until I actually went down to, I had vacation from work and while I was in investments, and I did a culinary arts course in whole food nutrition just for fun as a hobby in California. And when I was down there and living my passion and seeing the changes that food makes on people's health, I met one man who was supposed to go in for quadruple bypass surgery, cleared his arteries on his own through diet and nutrition. I've seen people who their cancer has been on remission for years based on diet and nutrition. And I said, this is a message I want to make mainstream. So I ended up going back to school. I left my career in investments. I ended up going back to school and studying nutrition. And it was my mission to make real health mainstream. I believe people should take supplements because you're not going to get everything you need in your food every single day. I love whole foods. I believe in whole foods. But right now, you don't know the quality of the foods you're getting. You're traveling. I know I'm traveling all the time. People are on the go. It's hard to get all your nutrients and your proper nutrition just through food alone, especially when we have busy lifestyles. So the way I look at supplements is you're supplementing a clean whole food diet. So it's almost like your safety insurance policy, so you know that you're getting the adequate nutrients you need. The words and actions that I live by is I believe happiness comes first, and you have to do things that you're passionate about and excited about. And once you start to feel better about yourself, you'll realize that there's certain other things around you that'll make you feel better. So, I mean, when you start to eat better, you'll feel better and you'll feel happier. When you start to lose a little bit of weight, you feel more confident. When you're doing what you love, you excite people around you to do the same. So I believe happiness is the kind of core factor for everything. And there's certain things that you have to do to kind of feed that. So it's healthy diet, it's good supplements, it's good amount of sleep, being outside, doing what you love every single day. And I think that's so important. I'm at National Nutrition today for the Healthoween seminar, and it's a great event. I'm really excited to be speaking. I'm going to be doing an energy boosting talk, basically telling everyone how to boost their energy naturally through food and nutrition and supplements. And I'm going to be promoting my book, Kitchen Cures, as well, and talking about the new Vega product. My overall impression of natural nutrition is, first of all, I love the energy. Everyone here is so knowledgeable and they're such experts. They have nutritionists. You can do nutritional consulting by calling in. The amount of quality supplements that they have is amazing. I mean, just having a walk around the warehouse, it's every single thing that I would recommend to my client. Everything is very clean, they're very knowledgeable, and it's such an amazing energy being here. Vega One is an all-in-one nutritional supplement that encapsulates a plethora of different supplements. So it has your protein, it has plant-based protein, it has all your greens, omega-3s, probiotics, antioxidants. So it has everything that you would take in a day, all your vitamins and minerals, everything you would take in a day, all encapsulated into one product. So it makes it really, really easy to ensure that you get all your nutrients in a day. Vega One is so popular because it is so easy to use, and it's such an efficient way to get all the supplements you would take in a day in one easy to use solution. All you have to do is just mix it up with some water. You can blend it into a smoothie with milk, stir it into your morning oatmeal. So it's really an easy and cost efficient way to get all the nutrients that you need in a day in one solution. So instead of buying everything separately that you would, you can actually just get it in one easy to use format. Vega One was formulated by Brendan Brazier, who is an Olympic triathlete, and he created the product because when he was training, he is vegan, and when he was training for all his athletic games, he wanted something that would give him the best nutrition, overall plant-based nutrition, that was really, really clean and that would give him great performance and great energy. And so he would kind of create his own smoothie using all the different ingredients in Vega every single day for proper optimal nutrition. And so he figured it was really working for him that he'd want to make this formula mainstream for everyone to use and everyone to benefit from. Vega One contains a variety of different supplements and nutrients. So it has your vitamins and minerals. So instead of taking a multivitamin, multi-mineral supplement, it gives you 50% of your daily recommended needs of vitamins and minerals. It has plant-based proteins. It has all your greens in there. It has omega-3 fatty acids. It has probiotics. It has antioxidants. It has maca, which really helps, it's an adaptogen, which really helps combat stress and boost energy. So it really does contain a variety of different vitamins and minerals and nutrients that you need in a day, all in one easy solution. The results of people taking Vega One has been amazing. They feel like their energy has been improved. They have more energy throughout the day. They start to lose weight. They start to feel better. They have better workouts. Their thinking ability even is improved just because they're getting such clean nutrition that it actually even helps clear your mind and focus better. There really is amazing results when it comes to people taking Vega One. I recommend you only need to take Vega One once a day. The best way I like to do it is in a smoothie. So I have it first thing in the morning for breakfast. That way I know I get all my nutrients that I need in a day. But a lot of times I've done it for dinner as well. So if I'm running home, it's late from work, it's the end of the day, I don't feel like making anything for dinner, and I just want a nice light meal, I'll make myself a smoothie at nighttime too. So ideally you'd have it every single day, but you know, it makes a great meal any time of the day. Vegan proteins are just as good as whey protein, and I might think that they might even be better in some cases. They're very different, and with vegan protein, if you're looking for results by taking a protein supplement, you're going to get the same results with a vegan protein as you are from a whey protein. So don't shy away from a vegan protein if you don't think it's going to give you the same results, because it will. There's just different benefits, and one of the best things that I love about a plant-based vegan protein is that it's very alkaline forming versus a whey protein, which is more acidic forming, and for optimal health, a vegan protein is actually healthier for you. Vega Sport Protein contains a variety of different types of plant proteins. So it has pea protein, brown rice protein, hemp protein, and savvy seed protein. So it has 4 different types of proteins included in one plant-based solution. Vega Sport Protein differs from other vegan proteins because it contains the different types of proteins. A lot of times when you get a vegan protein, you're either getting a rice protein, or you're getting a pea protein on its own, or you might just be getting a hemp protein on its own. Where Vega encapsulates all the different types of proteins, so to ensure that your body is getting adequate amount of amino acids that one type of protein from a plant-based source might be lacking. So it's kind of all-encompassing. Vega Sport Protein tastes delicious. Specifically I love the chocolate and the vanilla because I find them the most versatile, but there's 4 different flavors. Find which one works best for you, but it's delicious in a shake. I bake with them as well, so they're just really versatile and really delicious. Anyone can take Vega Sport protein. It is a plant-based protein. It's safe for everyone to take. A lot of athletes, and this is not just professional athletes, but just everyday people that work out, do yoga, go for a run, do a spin class. Anyone that wants to boost their protein intake can take Vega protein. The requirements for taking Vega Sport protein is dependent on people's needs. So people who are really athletic and really doing vigorous workouts or really want to increase their protein intake can take it more frequently through the day. Sometimes you can just take it once a day after a workout, or if you just find you're not getting enough protein through your diet, even if you're not working out, you can take it in your day. So it really depends on a person's requirements. Couple of my favorite recipes using Vega Sport protein. One is Vega Frappuccino. So it's basically, I use the chocolate sport protein and I throw it into a blender with some unsweetened coconut milk. I throw in a frozen banana, a shot of espresso, and some ice, and I blend it up, and it is a delicious Frappuccino. It tastes so good. The chocolate with the coffee flavor is just out of this world. Where else I also use it is I make these quinoa cookies. So they're chocolate chip quinoa cookies. So I basically just mash up 4 bananas in a bowl. I add a cup of quinoa, a cup of unsweetened shredded coconut, some oatmeal flakes, some rolled oats. I use a scoop of either the sport protein in either vanilla or the chocolate, or sometimes I do half and half and I use both. And I just mix it up in a bowl, add some coconut sugar in there, throw in some chocolate chips, drop it onto cookie sheets, bake it up for about 25 minutes at 375 degrees, and you have the most delicious quinoa chocolate chip protein cookies ever. When it comes to the other sports supplements that Vega has, 2 stand out for me. One is the pre-workout energizer. So for those of you who are looking for an immediate energy boost, so for those of you who wake up every morning and reach for a coffee, try reaching for this instead, because it has green tea in there and yerba mate in there, which are going to immediately boost your energy, but it's not going to give you that nervousness and that squirreliness that caffeine will do, so it doesn't really interrupt your nervous system. Plus it has antioxidants in there and anti-inflammatories, so it has so many tremendous health benefits. So it gives you that instant energy boost without the effects of coffee. My other favorite sports product from Vega is their hydrator, their electrolyte hydrator. And basically what it is, it's just a little sachet where you can get in a tub of electrolytes. So there's 2 flavors, there's lemon lime and there's a palm berry. And the palm berry almost tastes like a fruit punch, and the lemon lime just has a lemon lime flavor, but there's no sugar, and it basically is just your calcium, magnesium, potassium, vitamin C, so all your essential electrolytes in a little tub. And it has no calories. So if you want to drink water in a day, so a lot of people have a hard time drinking water, so if you want to increase your water intake, you just add a scoop of the electrolyte hydrator to your water bottle, you shake it up, and I guarantee you'll be drinking so much more water in a day because it is so delicious and so refreshing, and you'll notice your energy improve, and it's just electrolytes, and it's really good for you. Vega Sport supplements are different from other brands in that it's entirely plant-based. So the entire sports line is derived from plant-based sources. So it's one of the cleanest sports lines you will find on the marketplace. There's no chemicals, there's no additives. Everything comes from natural food grade sources, and it is one of the cleanest lines that you'll find, and it is very, very effective, and it has a 3-tier system. So if you're using it for a sports line specifically, you have your pre-workout, you have your sustaining, so your hydrator and your endurance gels to get you through your workout, and then it has a recovery section as well. So it has your recovery accelerator and your protein to really help speed up recovery and reduce inflammation to help you work out again quicker the next day. So it really is the cleanest line that you'll find in the marketplace, entirely plant-based and really effective. Maca shore it's maca, and what it is, it's a tuberous root vegetable that grows in South America, and what it does is it has adaptogenic properties, and what that means is it increases your body's levels of homeostasis, so it brings your body into balance, and it increases your resistance to stress. So if you're stressed out and you need more energy, maca is your best friend, because what it does is it really helps to reduce the effects of cortisol on your body and really help to boost energy and endurance levels as well. What it's also really good for is hormonal balancing. balancing. So it helps to balance your hormones without affecting blood hormone levels. So the way this works is, I like to use this analogy that I talk about in my book, Kitchen Cures, to really explain it. So all hormonal communication occurs between your pituitary gland and your hypothalamus. So it basically signals what types of hormones to release in what quantities at what time. So what happens is with our bodies is there can be a miscommunication, and it might be, your body might be saying, I need more progesterone, but it's sending more estrogen, or I need more testosterone, but it's not sending enough. So it's really, there's a miscommunication in your body in terms of how much hormones are released in what quantities at what time. Now what maca does is it improves that communication. So it doesn't affect blood hormone levels, but it just improves that communication. So the analogy I like to use is, let's just say, for example, I was at home watching football with my husband, and I said, oh honey, I feel like some vanilla ice cream. And one of two things happens, because I'm not a football fan and he is, and one of the two things happens is either he doesn't get me my ice cream because he's not listening to me, or he'll be like, oh, let me get her some ice cream. So he goes, but he's not really listening, and he gets me chocolate when I ask for vanilla. So that's what happens to your body. So you might be asking for one thing and it's getting another thing, and that throws your body off balance. That's when you might not have any energy. You might wake up feeling unrested. You might be emotional. You might be eating too much. You never feel full. This is all hormonal issues when you don't feel your absolute best. So now let's just say in my pretend world, if my situation with my husband worked just like how maca works on our body, and I said to my husband, honey, I feel like ice cream, he would like jump up from his seat, run to the freezer, scoop me out a big bowl of vanilla ice cream because that's what I asked for. Now that is proper communication between a husband and a wife. That's what maca does to your endocrine system. It improves communication between your pituitary gland and your hypothalamus, so it releases the right amounts of hormones in the right quantities at the right time. So it basically improves hormonal communication in your body, so it can help with things like menopause, PMS symptoms, even andropause in men. It can help reduce belly fat, which is typically a stress hormonal issue. So there's so many hormonal benefits that maca can solve. There's so many recipes that you can do to include maca. Now, one great thing about maca is you can actually replace 1/4 of your flour recipe. So any recipe that you have that has flour, you can replace 1/4 of that flour. So if it asks for 1 cup, replace 1/4 of it with maca, and it'll be just as good. So you can actually replace it in different foods. So one of my favorite maca recipes are these chocolate cupcakes. So it's basically, I use maca powder, I use quinoa, almond butter, ground chia seed, brown rice flour. We'll post the recipes on the National Nutrition website so you can get them. But they're chocolate maca baby cakes, I call them. I call them little chocolate cupcakes they can use, and they're absolutely delicious. Chlorella is a green algae, and it is one of my favorite products on the marketplace. It is the highest source, it contains the highest source of chlorophyll in the world. So if you're looking for a good energy boost and a really good cleansing of your blood system, and you're looking for a really, really good concentrated green product, you need to get chlorella. And the reason being is, when we think about energy and we think about well-being, the reason why we always hear eat your greens, eat your greens, eat your greens as a kid growing up is because of the chlorophyll content. So that really helps to increase the amount of red blood cells in your body, which deliver oxygen to your cells. So it helps deliver nutrients to your cells. It really helps to energize you, really revitalize you. So it's such a great product to boost energy and just for overall health and well-being. So if you're looking to increase your greens, chlorella is the best way to do it. I'm the author of a new book called Kitchen Cures, and what it is, it's your go-to solutions guide to look and feel your absolute best. And the way I lay it out is every chapter is based on a certain ailment. So whether you're looking to boost energy levels, get rid of stress, shrink your muffin top, if you have a headache, if you have joint pain, if you have high cholesterol, whatever it is that ails you, go to that chapter and it tells you the key nutrients your body needs and the top foods that'll help you get out of your funk no matter what you're feeling. The first section of my book is laid out by the food-mood connection. So it's everything from energy, from depression, foods that'll make you happier, foods that'll help boost your memory. All these types of things that have the food-mood connection is in the first section of the book. The second section of my book is the food-weight connection. So everything from muffin tops to thuddocks, which is like where if you gain weight in your butt and thigh area, that thuddock area, you go to that chapter. It will tell you the key nutrients your body needs, top foods that help your specific body type to help lose weight. I also have a huge kitchen beautician section, which has DIY recipes for your skin, your hair, your entire body, cleansers, toothpaste, body creams that you can make yourself at home. And I'd also list some products that you can get at stores like National Nutrition that are my recommended go-tos. And then the final part of my book is the food health connection. So everything from diabetes to cholesterol, heart disease, joint pain, PMS, menopause symptoms, whatever ails you from a health perspective, it tells you again the key nutrients and the key foods that you need to help relieve what ails you. So it really is tailored to whatever you need. So you don't have to read the entire book if you feel like you want to and you have all the problems. You can read the entire book. It's really approachable, it's really easy, it's really accessible, but it really is your go-to solutions guide to looking and feeling your absolute best. Everyone should read Kitchen Cures, if you ask me. I really wrote it to really tailor everyone, whether it's women, whether it's men. I talk about men's health issues, women's health issues, but really anyone that just really wants to look and feel better. So if you're lacking energy, if you're really stressed out at work, and everyone I think can deal with stress at one point in their life, or any sort of health issues or weight loss, whatever it is that you're looking just to feel better every single day, there is solutions in there for you. So it's a great book to have at home just as a companion, so you can use it and reference it all the time, because what ails you today will be resolved and it can be something else down the road. So even anything from joint pain or an injury that you had, it really is a go-to solutions guide. National Nutrition contributes to people's well-being because I think the key thing here is education. So they really enable people to live a healthy lifestyle and live a healthier life by providing all the education and supplements necessary. So it's not just a store that people come in and pick up something and leave and walk out the door. They provide the education, they provide the tools, they provide the nutritional consulting services. So it really is a holistic approach to feeling your absolute best every single day.